right over here on the back, I see a speck that I've never, ever seen before. And whoever spec this car, I don't know what they are thinking. I'm very, very sure they are hitting chocolate in their dreams. Because why would you spec a car like this? No. Think about it. If you're on a diet and you walk past this car, you will walk straight into the shop and you buy yourself a chocolate. I'm telling you now. Come over here. Now look at it. Not just look at it. No. Look at it. The paint job is like a golden chocolate on the outside. And then you look at the interior. The interior is like full chocolate, full fat chocolate. Now tell me, if you are fasting or you are trying to be on a diet, you see inside one of these, the next thing you think about is buying a chocolate. But absolutely beautiful. I'm loving the combination of the Alcantara and the leather, which is gorgeous, and a little bit accent of a light brown threading. I mean, look at that. Look at that. This is how it's done. Look at the steering. No. Look at the steering wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Another chocolate going on around there. And of course, the accent. I wish we have a bit of carbon fiber in this thing. I'm telling you now. But look at this. This is beautiful. Without a doubt. Is there a chance that you will tell me you don't love this? No. If you are trying to stand out, then this is how you stand out. But anyway, before we go any further, hello, how are you? Before I go any further, right behind me is a car that I think they even decided on specking for Nigeria. No. That's what I think. Because this is our flag over here. We are not going to call this silver, we will call it white. And of course we have green. This is an olive green, by the way. Which is very, very interesting because when you're looking at it from afar, you will think it's black. But it's not black. When you get slightly closer, you will see the olive green coming out gently and beautifully. And of course, you need a little bit of sunshine to just shine on it, and it will glitter and pop out as it should. Now, this is a question. This that you're looking at here, ladies and gentlemen, is the 12th cylindric. Now, the 12th cylindric was actually created to pay homage to the Daytona Ferrari. Now, this is the question. Well, not a question. This is my personal opinion. The 12th cylindric is not the most beautiful Ferrari on the road. That's for sure. However, it stands for exactly what it should stand for. Because let me tell you this. When car manufacturers actually create homage cars, sometimes it can be very, very difficult to be able to do it properly and do it accordingly. And when I say accordingly, I'm talking, does the homage actually pay enough respect to the original version of it? But this is like a carbon copy. Because if the Daytona is parking right next to this and you're looking at it, my brother, there is no way you will not know that the DNA of the Daytona is all over it. Without a doubt. But this is what they've done. Obviously, it's like bringing the Daytona to the future. Which is why you have the DNA of the Daytona all over the 12th cylindric. I'm talking about the front end, the nose right over here, the sharpness of the front end over here, and of course the sleekness of the nose. Now, don't forget, the Daytona also have that black panel right across in the front, which is right over here as well, which is beautiful. And of course the headlights. But then they've decided to make use of the newer technology to bring the LED to life, which is beautiful. And of course, spoiling it with carbon fiber. You know we love carbon fiber. No, you know we love carbon fiber. Now the wheels on the other side is absolutely stunning and beautiful. We can hear something, come and behave yourself. No sense. We are trying to talk about 12th cylindric. As I was saying, the wheels are beautiful. Now, I don't know about this, but I personally believe the way the wheels are designed is actually designed in a way that it can collect a lot of air that can go into it because it looks like a turbine. And that will be cooling the brakes, without a doubt. Don't you forget, ceramic brakes, ceramic disc on there as well. Now, let's have a look on the interior. The interior, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you will know that whoever spec this car, should be studied. No, they need to study the person that spec this car. Now, let me show you this. Don't forget you have the green olive right here. And of course, the Ferrari emblem is green accents. Now, remember I was telling you that as a Nigerian man, we will not call this silver, we will call it white. But in the meantime, let's say it's silver. Now, come over here. Right here, it's also silver in the trim. Alcantara, of course, which is absolutely beautiful. And I didn't see this. Look at the steering wheel. Even the green is on the steering wheel. Do you know what? There was a particular auction that happened a couple of months ago, which then added a lot more value to the 918 Spider, or the 918 Spider, which is the Porsche. Now, don't say, why am I talking about Porsche when the Ferrari meets? I'm not trying to cause a beef, but I just want to point something out. You see that particular Porsche 918 that was sold, I believe it was sold for about, I think, $10 million or something like that. Now, why do you think that car was sold at that price? It was simply because the person that spec'd the car spec'd it in a one-off color. Now, when the car was spec'd and it was on the road, I'm very sure some people will say, why would you spec such a ridiculous car? But guess what? It turned out to be an investment for it, because the car has now gone up in value because it's a one-of-one, which makes it really special. Now, this is also a very special looking spec, in my personal opinion. And that specially over there as well is also a very wonderful spec, which in the nearest future, believe it or not, because of that spec, it might add more to the value of the car. Believe it or not. That's just a little bit of knowledge that I'm dropping on your top head, in case you don't know. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Anytime I come across this Bruce page, bro, page the thing about lock on page if you don't get mind, bro. If you don't get mind, you don't go in page, you don't go in page, bro. I don't know where this man they always get all this. He always come across all these mad cars. I don't know how he does it though, but I envy you, Egbon. For you, I envy you, gone.